Okay, I got the stream title. Correct.
MIKU MIKU BEAM.
Alrighty. Alright, okay. I don't even remember which room I'm supposed to go into.
The Fearless versus Fairy Tale.
I know, that's not what I mean. I mean which room. Alright, double checking the rosters. Oh, I think I joined Glue Eater.
Oop.
Alrighty. Okay, I am shaking right now. Wait, what? It's not showing on Sendu? Oh no.
I don't think any streams are showing on Sunday. Oh, never mind. No, they are.
Okay,
I
here we
think.
go. Oh my god. Okay. I am shaking right now. Okay.
I think Kraken Mare had the first win.
Wait, there's wins already?
Yeah, they got wiped.
That's crazy! Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay, now for it to be a lot more, now to act a lot more polished. Alrighty. Hello everyone, welcome to welcome to Miku Miku Beam. I am joined with Dreamy right now. Say hi.
Hello.
Alrighty, so our first round is going to be between one notable team, Fearless versus a very interesting pickup name known as Fairy Tale. Let me fix the names up real quick. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Alrighty, just changing. Alrighty. Alrighty, finally. Alright, I think I have everything under control. There we go. Alrighty. Okay, first game will be starting very soon. Dreamy, what do you expect to see from these teams? Wait, Dreamy, everything alright? Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm watching Kraken's stream.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. That's fair. Alrighty. Also gotta double check something. Okay, yeah, the colors should be good. Alrighty, let's go. Game 1 is starting. right now. Okay, where's the button? Alrighty.
Fire.
Alrighty, let's take a look at these comps. Alrighty. We see a 52 edit leader comp on the side of Fairy Tail. And looking on the side of Fearless, we see Sawyer on 10. And it looks like this is going to be a very neutral game with 2 down on the side of Fairy Tail. Fearless is getting a really nice start here. Sawyer getting into a nice position here. And moving on to Infinity, he's trying to do some nice cooking with the zip. Finding the pick on the gal. And with that zip, oh, unfortunately, Kayla goes down there. Oh my god, Infinity doing extremely well here. Infinity pop-up going crazy. Alrighty, now we're taking a look at Cottony, who got a pick on it with the Fizzy, which is really cool. And it looks like things are looking extremely well for Fearless with 2 down on the side of Fairy Tail. This is going to be a very shutout game. Oops. Alright, Mick with the crab, trying to put some pressure. Alright, taking a look back at Kayla's POV, but unfortunately being taken down by Infinity. Silverjack trying to pull something with the whales, but unfortunately this is going to be a KO with Fearless taking the first game.
Let's go. I needed to download a list of the participants.
Alrighty. Oh. Okay. Whoops. Oh my god, first time doing this, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. An excellent from Fearless that game. It was a very fast game with a ton of things that happened pretty much immediately in terms of just grabbing zone, getting the pick on 52, and in turn just locking out after. Which makes sense. They had a rather aggressive comp, very midline heavy, so playing into those short range shooters, it works out really nicely. And it looks like game two is getting ready to start very soon. Taking a look at what I expect from them. It's kind of hard to say. Fearless has been a pretty well-established team that's been doing quite well in low level recently, and they're definitely continuing to work their way up. I am very excited to see what they're going to be running. And on Fairy Tail, I can definitely see a lot of very funky ideas going on. Like, I can definitely see some things that could potentially work out in order to potentially counterpick Fearless here on Clamlet's Umami. So it's a lot more open of a map, which I feel like is definitely going to hurt when trying to play against the leader. But you never know. I'm very excited to see what's going to go on. And the game will be ready very soon. Alrighty, game 2 is going on now. Alrighty, and we have it on Umami Clam Blitz. Alrighty, Very... And Fairy Tail is going to pencils here. A little unfortunate. Creativity dies on for it, but this could definitely lead to some nice potential. Let's take a look at the Neo Sword. Getting a nice quick pick on Mick. It looks like Fairy Tail is on their way to pressure a ton. Getting Cottony as well. Kayla is doing crazy. Trying to pressure Infinity with a really nice crab, but unfortunately Infinity shuts it down. Getting a pick on Blue. These exchanges are going insane. Silverjack getting a nice pick on the Goonies there. And with Cottony down, Sawyer is in an immense amount of pressure. Mick dodging the 52, which allows a ton of things to, which allows him to live. Mick trying to get the sword with Infinity, getting the pick, and it looks like this is going to be more favorable towards Fearless. Silverjack was able to get the trade though, so it's hard to say how this is going to go. With those strikes, it's hard, don't see too much going on with them, unfortunately. And oh, a really nice crab shot by Kayla, trying to pressure Mick, but unfortunately he gets taken down. Fearless is doing an amazing job trying to hold mid, but unfortunately they really haven't been doing extremely well in the economy. Like, they have the clams to score, but they don't have them all, they don't quite have the power. That said, this crab is going to do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, and there we go. Fearless gets the first score. Infinity does go down though, and Cottony trying to put pressure on Kayla. Kayla does go down with the help of Mick, and things are looking very interesting. Silverjack pops Whale, but it doesn't work out. And we're looking at I Eat Glue trying to put some pressure here, but unfortunately he gets taken down by Mick. Things are looking very interesting for Fearless. They have a lot of things they can push with. They don't have quite a lot in terms of economy. They don't have an extreme amount in terms of economy, but they can definitely threaten a push. And oh, Kayla on grab, and unfortunately gets taken down by Mick. Fearless doing extremely well, shutting down everything. And with these wheels from Silverjack, you don't see too much go on with them, unfortunately. And a nice shark in position. Unfortunately, they're getting bursted, and they're still doing a great job holding this left side. Scaring Cottony, getting the pick, and unfortunately Mick gets out of the way and gets the pick on Silverjack. And it looks like things are not in the best position for Fairy Tail. They can definitely bring it back, but they really just need to get Fearless out of it, which they have not been doing the best job of so far. And unfortunately, Mick with that crab is not going to make it any easier. And with this, Kayla trying her best to keep the pressure up, having the crab of her own ready. Trying to pressure Mick, getting Mick, continuing the pressure, knowing Infinity is there. Cottony is also there sharking. But do they get the pick? They don't. They get picked off, and Kayla along. Mick is going crazy this game. It's actually insane. Infinity doing a nice job, putting a nice sharking spot, pressuring the pen. They jump out. But that's going to be a nice waste of materials, even if the sword goes down. It looks like Fearless is in a very nice position. Nick sharking again, getting Kayla again! And it looks like things are not looking extremely well for Fairy Tail. They do have the economy, so it's not quite over yet, but unfortunately, Blue goes down, and I do not know how much more they can try to pressure. Kayla does get Cottony though. Mick unfortunately continues shutting down the double, getting a double of their own. And Fearless is back by their basket with Mick ready to just pop a crab with BB. Unfortunately the pen's poking them, but it doesn't matter, they just popped a crab, getting the bucket, poking the pen, and this is going to be a very a very nice game, allowing Fearless to take the game and the set.
Gnarly.
A clean 2-0 from Fearless, and I admittedly... Okay, it's best of 3. Alright. And that will be set 1. Alrighty. Tune in while I get rounds 2 ready.
Are we on stream still? We still talking?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Alright.
Alrighty, hello everybody. Welcome back to Miku Miku Beam. We have rounds two at the ready. Right now, I am joined with Squidoku.
Hello, everybody. I am Squidoku, and I am here for Miku Miku Beam. I am very excited to cast this tournament with you.
Thank you. Currently we are waiting. Currently we are waiting for one more person to join the room, but that's going to be okay. For now, just going through. For now, I'll just go through what we can reasonably expect. Starting from Kajikoi, we see a stamper. We see a stamper one trick with some notable plus results at 2700 zones power, which is very cool to note. Getting second place at Big Dapple twice.
Ooh,
If I'm not mistaken, on
impressive
Fuego Calamari actually. Oh wow.
Ah.
Alrighty. Next up is Rosa, most likely their backline player. A player who actually ended up winning, who actually ended up advancing overall very quickly, winning LSL and then Abandoned Ship and Tri-Strike Tuesday, as well as All for One Rainmaker, and now having won the 7th FOD, which is very cool to know. Next up, Melomania, a notable dread one trick that has a ton of results and is also an incredible artist.
That is a name I recognize.
And finally on the side of Kajikoi, we have Divya, who is a very notable dually player who also ends up participating in Big Dapple, getting 3rd place twice, with a pretty good amount of results to consider as well, placing quite highly in Girls Duo Cup of January of this year, as well as reaching Great White SOS twice.
Ooh, impressive.
Yeah, alright, that's all from Kajikoi. Would you like to introduce Hoot Hoot Drinks Kombucha?
I would be happy to. On the side of Hoot Hoot Drinks Kombucha, now I am pulling this all from the Sendu page.
Don't worry, I did too.
Yep, this is a 6-player roster. We have, I believe, from the name, I have a hunch that this is a bit of a combination pickup. Yeah, it looks like there's some players from Hoot Hoot Recruits and some players from Kombucha, with another player who is not on either of these teams. We have Kombucha, which I believe are a low-level team. Players from that include Y2K9, Octo Shrimp. Let's see. We have, I believe, Sploosh as well, and third. Then from Hoot Hoot Recruits, we also have Beat on this team. And so, looking up some results for Kombucha, they have, now I'm pulling this up, they have been participating in a bunch of low-level tournaments, skill-capped tournaments, things like Coral Clash Low Tide and All for One. And so these teams, these players, have plenty of competitive experience, largely in low-level tournaments and also in open-level tournaments. And it'll be fun to see them go up against one another here.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, we are going to have a tiny bit of a delay due to a due to a very minor mess up in terms of teams. Don't worry, it's just going to be a matter of ready and cancel, and we will be back on the road in no time.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Unfortunately, not only can I not win tournaments, but I cannot beat anyone to the cancel button. Very unlucky. Alrighty.
That's okay. Yeah. I will say that the stream is currently not showing the gameplay right now.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Cool.
That that was on purpose since we had to cancel. Don't worry.
All right. Well.
Don't worry. We'll be set up in that very soon.
No worries.
Alrighty.
I'm excited, even if like this isn't like the most professional. Lots of experience. Very slick operation. I am really excited to be here, like with all of the energy that is coming in, not just from all of you organizing this, but everyone who flocked into play. Now, normally, I suppose a lot of these people would be playing in Swimmer Sync, which usually takes the Wednesday night spot in the NA time zone, but they do take the last Wednesday of the month off, and so since this is the last Wednesday of January, there is no Swimmer Sync tonight, and a tournament with a similar format is welcome, and being Miku themed, all the better.
Yep, it's also unranked, so it's a nice way to wind down for the month. And don't worry, your Senju points will not be sacrificed.
Yeah, your Senju points are safe here if you want to try something a little special. I was actually watching one of the streams that one of the players in the tournament had, and I saw in one set that the team they were fighting was running a quadruple red Clash Blaster. Which is a bit of a fun comp. But that being said, we are going to see these two teams going at it. I see that Dreadringer on
both sides have
side.
a Dreadringer.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely very interested to see how things are going. One with a significantly more aggressive comp overall on the side of Who Drinks Kombucha, getting the zone at the start already as well. This is going to be very interesting. Beat's getting a nice slider, but unfortunately Rosa doing a great job canceling everything. There's only one left. Shrimp was able to jump out successfully, however, and this is going to be a very blackout heavy game with a Zip and Crab ready on the side of Kachikoi. And unfortunately, Dina goes down, and with a lot of pressure going on with Gabe, it looks like Kachikoi is in a very dominant position.
Yeah, they are. Who Drinks Kombucha were able to at least pause the control that Kachikoi had, but even though they were the team to take control of the zone first, they did end up losing that initial skirmish, and so only getting 8 points out of it, while Kachikoi were able to extend the control that they got, and they are already almost all the way through their penalty. In fact, getting through that now, they are moving down past the 50-point remaining mark. Here we see Shrimp looking to hold position, maybe to get that cooler.
Gabe in a really nice sharking spot here by the ledge, trying to potentially catch someone, but unfortunately the slider comes out, and unfortunately that exchange is very interesting. Getting the pick on Shrimp though, getting it on Y2K9 as well. Nice double.
Yeah, maybe looking for Dina there, who is down there on those dapples, trying to survive. A good push from Who Drinks Kombucha to at least take the zone for a moment there. I saw that they were getting all of their specials ready, even though unfortunately they weren't able to get that cooler in that push. They have it now though, and there is two Reef Sliders. Is that two Reef Sliders? No, a Reef Slider and a Zipcaster coming
Well, they did
out.
successfully capture the zone. They unfortunately didn't get much, but Dina will certainly get that nice pick on the Dread, and it looks like this game's a little more even. Dina getting Divya as well. Holy. Okay. Pressuring Gabe, getting the pick on Gabe. What a beautiful triple by Dina.
That's impressive. And no, I wasn't seeing things. That was 2 Reflighters from Who Drinks Kombucha with the Blue Dapples and the Dread Ringer, both able to combine, with their powers combined, take the zone. Shrimp now almost with that Tacticooler charged up, using it before they go down. There's that Crab Tank putting pressure on them, forcing Shrimp to back out.
Even with the pressure from the Crab, unfortunately YK29 goes down. But Who Drinks Kombucha is doing extremely well in trying to hold. Unfortunately, Gabe Zip is going to cancel it, but YK29's blast cancels it, which is really cool to see. And let's see what that Dread be doing. Unfortunately, Gabe was able to shut it down. Pressuring Dina, Dina goes down, and it's only the edit on the side of Who Drinks Kombucha with Kachikoi in a very dominant position yet again, with that penalty trickling down a lot. And unfortunately, the Dread goes down on the side of Hutu.
Yeah, Kachikoi have been able to hold the lead for much of this game, and it looks like with 3 down on the side of Hutu, they might keep it. Yeah, they do. That Reflighter is not quite enough, and Kachikoi get the knockout, despite a very good fight back from Who Drinks Kombucha.
That was significantly closer. That was significantly closer than a game than what was initially anticipated at the start. Huge props to Who Drinks Kombucha for playing that out and making for a very interesting game 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Even though Kachikoi do have a higher seed, they are the 12th seed to Who Drinks Kombucha's 28, and Kachikoi won their first round of this group 2-1, and Who Drinks Kombucha lost 2-1 they lost their first set 2-1, but they lost to the top seed in the group, so taking a game off of that is pretty good for them, and so I think it means that they do have a fighting chance in this set, especially considering the effort that they put in that first game.
Yeah, there's a lot to anticipate, and it looks like they're getting readied up pretty quickly on the side of Kachikoi, and Toot is currently thinking about what they could potentially do, especially since this game is was significantly closer than one might initially anticipate for a KO, which again, I'm very excited for this game. So they're...
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah, and next up for the second game of this set, this is a best of 3, not a play all 3, which is a little different from how SOS has been run recently, and that does mean that Who Drinks Kombucha are going to need to win this game to keep the set going. If they lose this, there won't be a third game of the set to play. However, this is significantly different. This is going to be tower control on Hagglefish Market, and I don't think they are likely to go with the double Reflighter comp here. What do you think?
I doubt it too. There's definitely a lot of things I feel like both sides are probably going to switch by the logic of the fact that it's tower control on a much more open map. So I am very interested to see what they run here. And so far on the left side it looks about the same, and on Who Drinks Kombucha it looks like things are actually the same. Same comps.
Well,
I gotta respect it.
There's the double Reflighter, and I do definitely think it was pretty much given that they would stick to that custom blaster, because blasters are very much fond of tower control as a node. Neither team has taken the tower yet. Neither team has even gotten any splats until I go ahead and say that. But now those missiles are coming out, and they're just trading.
Trade, but unfortunately, in terms of those trades, Kachikoi is coming out on top of that with Mello in a very nice position, getting a double before going down. This is a very threatening game. Gabe getting a nice pick there. Rosa just popping cooler. Oh, getting a nice assist, and with Dina going down, this is going to be very snowball heavy.
Yeah, I think so. And I saw Rosa dropping that Tacticooler. It was
Oh!
on the tower path, and a little bit of a spin move around the tower pole for Rosa, taking out a player behind, taking up the cooler
Oh!
before
Getting
it
a really
disappeared.
nice double, but unfortunately Divya getting a nice rush in and getting 2 off of that, and it looks like Kajikoi is going to KO the game and in turn sweep the set.
Yep, that is a quick and straightforward win for Kajikoi, bringing this to a 2-0 set. No game 3 here. This is best of 3, and so round 2 puts Kajikoi in the 2-0 position here, ready to take on the top seed of their group for a chance to move on to the gold bracket, or I should say the world is yours bracket.
Oh yeah, true. I'll admit I am kind of lost in terms of all the Miku songs. So forgive me if I don't remember if I don't know most of them. Alrighty. Hold.
All right.
Alrighty. So that was. I know it was a 2-0, but that's it. But a 2-0
Yeah,
does not put justice on particularly game 1 of that game. It was.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That the first game, the Mako Zones game, was definitely exciting to watch. Good to see Who Drinks Kombucha putting in a good performance to get those retakes, to prevent the knockout from being so sudden, from being so quick as Kajikoi would have probably wanted. But it was still great to watch.
Indeed, and we got more to watch because the next match between Showtime versus Seabay is actually ready right now.
Ah.
Alrighty, I forgot the pool. It's okay, I remember the pool. Alrighty. Alrighty, just getting ready to join in. I finally learned how to use windowed projectors. Well, I would say hello everyone, but this was a pretty small this is a pretty small break. I forgot to change the names. It is currently going to be the match between I forgot. Never mind. I'm remembering. Showtime versus Seabay.
All right, this is gonna be exciting.